Stephen Marrocco, June 17, 2019 3 p.m. The badly damaged eye that ended Donald Cerrone's battle with Tony Ferguson will need a doctor's clearance following UFC 238. Cerrone is suspended indefinitely pending that clearance and needs to submit a clean CT scan of his facial bones as well as an MRI of his head, according to medical suspensions entered on the official ABC database. The records were relayed by a person with access to the database who asked to remain anonymous because the Illinois Department of Financial and Professional Regulations Boxing Division doesn't release them. UFC 238 took place June 8 at United Center in Chicago. The event's main card aired on pay-per-view following prelims on ESPN and UFC Fight Pass. Ferguson, 25-3 MMA, 15-1 UFC, earned a TKO stoppage at the end of the second round after a cage-side doctor ruled Cerrone, 36-12 MMA, 23-9 UFC, unable to continue. Cerrone admitted to making a mistake by blowing his nose, causing his eye to rapidly swell shut. He later posted on social media that he hadn't suffered a fractured orbital and was waiting for his next fight. In other notable suspensions, UFC flyweight title challenger Jessica Eye received a 120-day suspension and needs a CT scan and physician clearance after being knocked out by Valentina Shevchenko. Here is the full list of medical suspensions from UFC 238. Henry Cejudo, suspended 60 days with 45 days no contact, needs physician's clearance. Marlon Moraes, suspended 90 days with 60 days no contact, needs physician's clearance. Tony Ferguson, suspended 60 days with 45 days no contact. Donald Cerrone, suspended indefinitely, needs CT of facial bones and MRI of head for physician's clearance. Jessica Eye, suspended 120 days with 90 days no contact, needs clean CT scan and physician's clearance. Petr Yan, suspended 60 days with 45 days no contact. Jimmy Rivera, suspended 60 days with 45 days no contact. Blagoy Ivanov, suspended 60 days with 45 days no contact, needs X-ray of lower right leg for physician's clearance. Tai Tuivasa, suspended 60 days with 45 days no contact. Tatiana Suarez, suspended 45 days with 30 days no contact, needs MRI of neck for physician's clearance. Aljamain Sterling, suspended 45 days with 30 days no contact, needs X-ray of lower leg. Pedro Munhoz, suspended 45 days with 30 days, needs X-ray of right foot, right and left forearm, ankles and lower leg. Karolina Kowalkiewicz, suspended 45 days with 30 days no contact. Ricardo Lamas, suspended 90 days with 60 days no contact, needs neurological exam and physician's clearance for broken jaw. Xiao Nongyan, suspended 60 days with 45 days no contact, needs X-ray of right foot, finger and clearance from orthopedic physician. Grigory Popov, suspended 60 days with 45 days no contact, needs physician's clearance for facial laceration and neurological exam. Joanne Calderwood, needs medical clearance for forehead laceration. For complete coverage of UFC 238, check out the UFC events section of the site. Aljamain Sterling, Blagoy Ivanov breaking, Donald Cerrone, Grigory Popov, Henry Cejudo, Jessica Eye, Jimmy Rivera, Joanne Calderwood, Karolina Kowalkiewicz, Marlon Moraes, Pedro Munhoz, Petr Yan, Ricardo Lamas, Tai Tuivasa, Tatiana Suarez, Tony Ferguson, UFC 238, Xiao Nongyan. News, UFC Let's Block Ads.